It's 2:17 a.m., and your phone lights up with a Reddit notification. The message is short, no greeting, no bullshit. You any good with crypto wallets and mixers? You're 26, recently laid off from your dev job at a failing fintech startup. Rent is 14 days late. Your bank account shows $47. You've been refreshing job boards for weeks. You type back fast, yeah, what's the gig? Seconds later, a wallet address and $800 in USDT hits your phantom wallet. Send it through Tornado Cash, then bridge to this new Solana address. Delete everything after. Keep 15%. Your heart does one hard thump. You know Tornado Cash is flagged by half the world's regulators, but $120 is $120. You open your laptop, pull up the interface, paste the addresses, hit confirm. 11 minutes later, the clean funds land. You transfer your cut to your personal wallet and delete the chat. You sit back in the dark room, fan humming, staring at the transaction hash on Etherscan. It's already tumbling through privacy pools. Untraceable. You tell yourself it's probably some rich kid hiding gambling losses from his parents, or a guy dodging alimony. Nothing violent, nothing real. You sleep better than you have in months. The next morning you buy groceries with part of the cash you withdrew from an ATM. No questions, no flags. You even tip the delivery guy extra. Feels good. 3 weeks pass. Nothing. You almost forget it happened. Then the same anonymous account DMs again at 1:43 a.m. Same thing. $15,000 this time. 10% cut. You in? You stare at the screen for 30 seconds. Your finger hovers over the block button. Then you remember the empty fridge, the collection calls, the way your landlord looked at you last week. You type one word. Yes. The funds arrive in waves. First $15,000, then 2 days later $47,000. Each time the instructions get slightly more precise. Use this specific mixer pool, bridge through this DEX, avoid these flagged chains. Your cut climbs. $1,500. $4,700. You start keeping notes in an encrypted text file. You learn which bridges are fastest, which mixers have the lowest fees right now. You still think it's temporary. A side hustle until you land a real job. You're not a criminal, you're just good with code. And code doesn't ask questions. But deep down, in the quiet moments when the screen glare hurts your eyes, you already know. 1 click became 2. 2 became 4. And the number keeps growing. Somewhere in Mexico or Colombia, someone you'll never meet just loaded another truck. Somewhere else, a family lost someone. It was only $47,000 tonight. Just numbers on a screen. You can still walk away. Anytime. 3 weeks after the $47,000 batch, your phone buzzes at 3:42 a.m. Same anonymous Reddit account. No hello. We need more volume. $312,000 Bitcoin incoming. Same rules, but tighter timeline. 12% cut if clean in 4 hours. You sit up in bed, heart thumping again, but slower this time. The amount is bigger than anything before. You open your wallet app. The BTC arrives in chunks. $80,000, $120,000, $112,000, spread across 3 addresses. Dirty from a single source. You can tell from the transaction graph. Clustered inputs. No mixing yet. You know this is cartel money. You've read enough dark web forums to recognize the pattern. You don't hesitate long. You fire up your scripts. First, split across 3 different mixers. Wasabi for Bitcoin privacy, then to Monero via a non-KYC exchange. Convert Monero back to BTC on a DEX, then bridge to Ethereum, tumble through another pool, finally land in a fresh Singapore wallet. 4 hours and 37 minutes later, the funds are clean. You send the confirmation. Your cut hits. $37,440 in USDT. They message back immediately. Good work. Steady now. Weekly drops. No questions. Use Signal for comms from now on. A link to download Signal. A burner number already saved as contact. You install it. First message comes through encrypted. Tomorrow night. $1.2 million. Same cut. Be ready. You stare at the screen. $144,000 for one job. More than you made in 6 months at your old job. You pay your back rent in cash the next day. Landlord's eyes widen when you hand over the envelope. You tell him you got a freelance gig. He believes you. The weekly drops start. $800,000, $1.4 million, $2.1 million. Each one bigger. You upgrade your setup. New laptop, VPN chain through 5 countries, hardware wallet in a safe deposit box. You learn to spot blockchain analysis red flags and avoid them. You're not just tumbling anymore. You're building layers. One night the Signal message is different. Voice note. Distorted voice. Heavy accent. We like your work. Clean, fast, no leaks. We want to meet in person. Dubai. 1 week. Bring passport. We cover everything. Your stomach drops. Meeting means they know who you are, or soon will. You reply, I work remote only. Response instant. Understood, for now. But volume increases. 15% cut. New contact coming. Name, Ramirez. He will give instructions. A new Signal number adds you. No profile pic. First message. Wallet addresses, and a note. $4.8 million this week, split into 12 tranches. Use new bridge we send. Bonus if under 6 hours. You do it. $720,000 lands in your wallet. You buy a new apartment under a fake LLC. Cash down payment. No mortgage questions. You still tell yourself it's temporary, just until you save enough to disappear. But the numbers keep climbing, and the messages never stop. You're in it now. Not a side hustle, a job. And the cartel pays better than any company ever could. Ramirez's first real package arrives via Signal,